now I have this amazing story for our amazing story time. It's called Harry and Hopper by Margaret Wilde and Freya Blackwood. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. For my dad, Johnny, F.B. Okay, read this. Harry and Hopper, Margaret Wilde, Freya Blackwood. When the puppy came to live with Harry and Dad, he was jumpy as a grasshopper. So that's what Harry called him, Hopper. Now guys, meet Harry and meet Hopper, and they look like they're having too much fun, and he is named Hopper because he's jumpy as a grasshopper. Okay, he is. Harry taught him how to sit, how to stay, how to catch a ball, how to fetch the lead, how to wrestle. As Hopper grew older, he helped Harry with his homework, and Harry helped him run away from his weekly bath. Now guys, now they are growing friends. Guys, they're growing their friendship. They're having so much fun, and Harry's teaching Hopper everything. Catching ball, teaching him how to sit, how to stay, how to wrestle. And as he grew older, even he helped Harry with his homework. Guess what? He's helping Harry with his homework. Guys, they are having so much fun. And every evening, Hopper sneaks past Dad to sleep on Harry's bed. She started at the bottom of the bed, then wriggled to the top next to Harry. "Good night, Hopper," said Harry, and they gazed at each other, their eyes gleaming with mischief and delight. Now guys, they also sleep together, warm and cuddly. And every evening, he just sneaks past Dad, and he just starts from the bottom and wriggles right at the top next to Harry. And they are always together sleeping. But one afternoon, when Harry came home from school, there was no Hopper waiting by the gate. No glad yelping, no loving lick of the tongue. Now guys, one afternoon, there's Harry coming home from school with no greetings from Hopper. Dad was hunched on the front steps. He said, "Come and sit next to me, Harry. There's something I have to tell you." "Where's Hopper?" asked Harry, but somehow he already knew. Dad wiped his eyes. "I'm sorry, Harry. There was an accident. Hopper is dead." "No!" said Harry. He trudged into the house, dumped his bed, switched on the TV. He stared at the screen, but the words and pictures didn't make sense, and he couldn't follow what was going on. Dad asked, "Would you like to come and say goodbye to Hopper before I bury him?" "No," said Harry, and he turned up the TV up louder. Now guys, this is one of the most devastating afternoons for Harry. Well, all of a sudden, he lost his best friend, and he cannot comprehend what's going on. He's just so shocked. There is no reaction coming from him. I don't know anything. I don't want to do anything. Just that night, Harry didn't want to sleep in his room. Never again would Hopper wriggle from the bottom of his bed to the top. So Dad made up a bed on the sofa and left the small lamp on. Harry lay curled up, longing for the feel of Hopper, the smell of Hopper, and the bark of Hopper. Now guys, it's been a very hard day for Harry. As you can see, he just cannot make himself sleep in his bed where he might miss Hopper. And he's just sleeping on the couch, and he's just missing him. He's just missing him, guys. And as you can see, there's someone here on the floor, and I think it's Hopper. I think it's Hopper in spirits. Can you guys see? Can you guys see? It's Hopper in spirits. In the morning, Dad said, If you like, you can stay home from school today." But Harry shook his head and went to school as usual. He didn't tell anyone, not even his friends, about Hopper. He is just so shocked that he cannot accept that emotions of losing his best friend. He's just very much speechless, and he wouldn't want to listen. As you can see, he's just staying there alone, and he just do not know what to do not know what to think. He's just clueless. And again he slept on the sofa. And in the middle of the night, something woke him up. He turned over, and there, leaping at the window, was a dog. A dog as jumpy as Grasshopper. Harry sprang off the sofa and ran to the back door. He flung it open. "Hopper!" he cried. "You've come back!" Hopper jumped up and licked his ear. Harry hugged the solid, warm little body. Now guys, in the middle of the night, he just wakes up. He just wakes up, and then he sees Hopper. He sees Hopper jumping and he's just all happy. And then again, and that's the hug. That's the hug that he's been longing to have, and he gets it. The two of them played in the moonlight garden, running, wrestling, shouting, and barking, guys. There he goes, playing with Hopper, the one thing that he wants to do, one thing that he's really craving to do, and he does it. As you can see, playing, fetching, just watching the stars. It's just the thing that he wants to do, and he's doing it. When Harry woke up, he wondered if it had been a dream. He couldn't remember going back to bed, but he could still remember how alive and real Hopper had felt. He couldn't wait for the night to come. And Hopper was there again, leaping at the window, but he wasn't quite as solid or quite as warm. Still, Harry played with the ball and with the sticks. Now, guys, Harry is wishing for the night to come, because every night he dreams about Hopper, and they just play that it might not be real, but Harry, for him it's real, and Hopper is there. He's warm. He's there and he's warm. Harry told Dad about Hopper. He was afraid Dad wouldn't believe him, but he just nodded and said, "You can sleep on the sofa for as long as you like." That night, Harry sat up, waiting for Hopper, but the window stayed blank and dark. "Come on, Hopper," whispered Harry. "Come on!" But Hopper didn't come. Now, guys, he's been waiting for Hopper every evening, every night, waiting, and one day he just doesn't show up. Not like he used to. Long after midnight, Harry pushed aside the blanket and went to open the back door. There, crawled under the window, was Hopper, as wispy as winter fog and as cold as winter air. Now, guys, as you can see, he's been wanting to meet Hopper every midnight, because, well, that's when he appears. And one midnight, as you can see, he cannot see him jumping around anymore. He just goes outside, and there he is. There he is, cold and just crawled up like a ball in the midnight. Well, it's just he's been imagining this all sorts of things that's happening to Hopper, and because of it, he's been seeing things, he's been wondering, he's been longing for things that are just not real. But Harry picked him up and took him into the house, into his bedroom. Hopper was too weak to wriggle from the bottom of the bed to the top, so Harry settled him down the pillow. Hopper's eyes glimmered with mischief and delight. The two of them lay close, heads together. "Goodbye, Hopper," said Harry softly. Now guys, as he's been waiting for Hopper every midnight, he knows he's coming. He knows he's accepting it eventually. That feeling is coming through. That accepting feeling is coming through, and it's just one night, as he sees him crawling up like a ball, not energetic, weak and cold. He just embraces Hopper and he just says, "Goodbye, Hopper." And then there he goes in the backyard, and then, well, he's there for them forever, but then again, there he goes, burying him and just accepting that he's in a better place. And it was hard, but he just accepted it. He's been getting Hopper. He's been getting his greetings every midnight. He's been dreaming about it. His conscience been dreaming about it, and he's been getting it. But deep down, he knows he needs to accept it, because Hopper wouldn't want to see him sad. Hopper wouldn't want to see him all shocked and all crying. Hopper wouldn't want him to be not happy. And well, I think he realizes that, and he just accepted it. He just accepted it, and well, he said his goodbye. Goodbye, Hopper. That is an amazing story. This story tenderly demonstrates the shock of grief and the sustaining power of love. It does demonstrates the shock of grief, but then again, that power of acceptance, when you have it, and you just the overwhelming feeling of letting someone go, even if you don't want to, but you have to, and then you accept it because, well, they would want it that way, and their memory lives on, and you just cherish them, and they're just in a happy place. That's it. And well, Harry accepted it, and then they will be best friends forever, because, well, Hopper's right there, and well, he's just playing with him all the time. He just can't see him. And that's Harry and Hopper, guys. I hope you enjoyed this amazing story.